This is Ask the Consul, and we have our friends here today from the U.S. Embassy. We have consular officers Felix Sanchez.
Good morning, Mr. Darby, and good morning to Jamaica.
And you are now a professional broadcaster. You've been here a few times, right?
If you say so, Mr. Darby, you're the expert.
I hear you. And we also have Carleen. This is a challenging one. Let me guess now. Frelick?
That's correct. Carleen Frelick. Yeah.
Frelick, I got it right. So, Felix Sanchez and Carleen Frelick, it's good to have you.
Well, thank you. We're really happy to be here.
But this is your first time?
This is my first time. I've only been in Jamaica for a short while. So I've only been here for about 4 months.
4 months?
4 months, yeah.
You tell me how you found it so far.
So far, so good. We really enjoy it. I've had a chance to travel around a little bit. We've been out to Dunn's River and up to Ocho Rios and Montego Bay and up in the Blue Mountains. And so far, we really enjoy it.
Did you find any snow in the Blue Mountains?
Unfortunately, no. Got a lot of that back in the States, though, I hear.
I'm quite aware of that one, yes.
Well, we can leave the snow in the States, Mr. Darby.
What about taking back the sunshine when you go back?
Oh, I'm sure they'd like that, for sure.
It's good to have you guys again, and of course we'll gonna say to my listeners, they're here to take your questions on visa and also immigration matters. So now I tell you what, we have a caller already. Novlet is the first one. Novlet, how are you doing? Where are you calling from?
Good morning, Mr. Vernon. I'm in Maypen.
Good to have you. You go right ahead.
I would like to know, I have a visa, employee visa. I want to know if there's a problem if I should apply for a tourist visa or a visiting visa, because I want to go on my own.
Carleen?
I'd be happy to take that one. First, let me say, I want to wish everyone an Irie Wednesday, first of all, and hello to Novlet.
You have learned one Jamaican word. I love that.
Okay,
so Novlet, you said you have an employee visa. What kind of visa is it? It's like a seasonal worker visa?
Yeah, I was a nanny for the baby.
Okay.
So I travel with them.
You travel with the family.
Traveling.
Okay.
Yes.
Absolutely. You can have 2 different types of visas in your passport at the same time. So you need to qualify for both separately, but you can have 2 different types of visas at the same time. It's not going to affect your chances of getting a visa.
Okay. So if I'm not working with them anymore, can I go and apply?
Yes, absolutely. What you need to do, the information is on our website on how to apply. Just go to kingston.usembassy.gov. And then there's a section there for visas, and then under that you'll see non-immigrant visas, and that'll explain to you the step-by-step process on how to apply for the visa and what you need to do to qualify. So a lot of information is right there on our website.
Last question. I'll hang up and then listen to the radio. The visa I had with them is not expired as yet, so that will be a problem?
No. If you're not working with them anymore, you just explain that to the officer. You shouldn't use that visa, though, if you're not working with the employer, because that visa was specifically issued as a work visa to be with that family. So it's not going to be a problem. They can take care of that at the window when you come for your interview.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
All right, thank you very much for calling, and you have a wonderful day. We have next Jermaine. How you doing, Jermaine? Good to have you.
I'm not too bad enough.
Yeah, man, good to have you. Go right ahead.
Yes, good morning to the consul.
Good morning, Jermaine.
Yeah, well, I'm Jermaine. I'm now 24 years old, but my mother lives in the States. She's in the States from about... She migrated to the States a while now, but she had filed my petition in 2010, October 2010. I received a letter in 2013 from the NVC stating that my case has been finished and was forwarded to the Kingston Consul. Then I missed it. The actual appointment date that I get was February the 1st, but I got the letter, I think it was the 5th of February, so I've actually missed the date. Alright? Then, about a week later, the consul from the U.S. Embassy in Kingston has called my mother and said that they had noticed that I've missed my appointment date, but there was a missing document that she must send in. However, they told her as soon as that document is sent in, they will forward the next date for me. However, she has sent in the missing document in last year. they told her that they wouldn't put me on a waiting list. So they just put on, and as soon as the document is forwarded, they would just contact me and reschedule the next date. However, I've been dialogue with the Kingston Embassy. I've emailed them a couple of times and said, what's up? I would like to know the status. Now they are telling me that I'm on a waiting list and they are at May the 22nd. They are filing their processing cases from May 2008 and mine was done in 2010.
First of all, let me ask, is your mother an American citizen or is she a permanent resident?
No, she's an American citizen.
She's an American citizen? Well, I can tell you, actually, you can look up this information as well. It's available on the internet. If you go to, if you just search for Visa Bulletin or go to travel.state.gov, you can look up Visa Bulletin, and it'll show the current processing dates for all immigrant petition filings. So if your mom is an American citizen, are you married, sir?
Pardon me?
Are you married?
No, I'm not married.
Okay. So currently, they're processing. Currently, they're processing petitions for adult children of American citizens who are unmarried for petitions that were filed in August of 2007. So if your petition was filed in 2010, it may be a little bit while before that comes up. But if you're ever curious about the status of your case, you can always send an email to Kingston.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm telling you. I've done that a couple of times and I've explained to them what has happened, and they told me. But what I can understand, the lawyer that do it for my mother, I don't know if he's talking to someone different. They're telling that, because they recently asked her for a job letter, she sent it in, so I would like to know if that's not processing. Why would they ask her for a job letter? And it's sincere, they asked her, and now down here, I'm in dialogue with the Kingston Embassy down here, they are telling me and waiting list, and the impression she's having that it is processing, because that's what the lawyer is telling her, because they asked her for her.
Felix is going to respond to you.
So, hi, Jermaine, it's Felix. How you doing?
Not too bad.
So I understand these things can get a little frustrated because it's complicated. There's a big checklist. There's a lot of documents. But that's exactly why, going back to what Carlene was saying, email us again, because it looks like there's different things that you have going on. So if you email us, it's better so that we can help clarify this, clarify what your situation is right now at kingstoniv@state.gov. And please mention that you talked to us today on Nationwide FM.
Kingston.
Yes, the word Kingston, the letters IV at state.gov.
Yeah, that's the website, the email address of email.
Right, just send them an email, and as he said before, just state that you called the program and you spoke to them. All right?
Okay.
Thank you very much for calling. All right, let's go to another caller. Sophia, is it Sophia or Sophia?
Yes, Sophia.
Sophia. Go ahead,
Hi.
good to have you.
Good to be on your program.
Morning.
My friend will be getting married June 6th. Well, we've been best friends from high school, about 15 years. She wished to send me an invitation letter because I'll be taking part. I'll be her maid of honor. Should you get the letter notarized?
Are you going to be applying for a visiting visa?
Right.
Okay, Sophia. That kind of, you don't have to get a letter notarized or anything like that. There aren't any real documents that you need to bring with you to your interview. It's nice to have an invitation letter or an invitation if you're going to be going for your friend's wedding. But it's not necessary to get it notarized. You just got to be able to explain to the consular officer why you want to go to the United States, how long it's going to be, what your ties are here to Jamaica, and that's really all you need to bring with you.
All right, thanks much.
All right, thank you very much for calling. I'm going to go for the break right now. You're listening to At Your Service here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media. It's Ask the Consul, and we have our special guests, Felix Sanchez and Carlene Frelick. Welcome back. You're listening to At Your Service here on Nationwide 90 FM, a revolution in media. I'm Vernon Darby, and my guest on Ask the Consul is Felix Sanchez and Carlene Frelick. Good morning. Is that Sadika? Did I get the name right? Hello?
No, it's Sadiq.
Oh, Sadiq.
Right.
Okay, my brother Sadiq. Good to have you.
Yes, morning. Morning to your guest as well. My query is
Morning, Sadiq.
that's two parts. I recently got a visa and I want to know how long I could stay on a trip overseas there. And if when I do, can I look at job while in America on that visitor visa?
So, hey, Sadiq, Wagwan. You good? All right. So for your first question, how long? So, when we give the visa, when you get the visa from the U.S. Embassy, you go to Customs and Border Protection at the airport, and they will stamp your passport. And the stamp that they put will basically let you know how long you can stay in the States. However, having said that, please remember that the visitor's visa is for visiting. It's for short-term stay in the United States. As with regards to the whole job search thing, if you want to work in the States, there are separate visa categories for working in the States. One of them is the H-2B. There are many, so I encourage you to visit our website at kingston.usembassy.gov, or if you just Google or you search U.S. Embassy Kingston, on our visa tab, the page, you will see that there's general information about worker visas. So it's better that you check that out yourself and see what's the best fit for you. But let me emphasize one point though. You do not want to work. It is illegal. It is illegal to work in the U.S. on your visitor's visa. And
what I really meant was just looking for work. You can look for one and then come back and apply.
Well,
is that okay?
I have some news for you. There are agencies here in Jamaica that are credible and legitimate, and you can actually look for work here in Jamaica to work in the United States. Okay, so we would probably encourage you to go on, take that path instead of going to the U.S. and looking for a job. You don't want to get in trouble.
Okay.
All right, then. Take
All right, you have a wonderful day, and thank you very much for calling. Okay, let's now go now to OJ. Good morning, OJ.
Good morning, Mr. Darby.
Yeah. And where are you calling from?
St. Andrew.
Good to have you. Go right ahead. I hear a little bit of humming on that line.
The humming?
Yes.
All right, Mr. Wagwan.
All right. Go ahead. Say a little bit. You continue.
Okay. Good morning to you all, counselors. Okay.
Good morning.
Morning, Sadiq.
I have looking for re-entry after a 10-year bar. Are you hearing me?
Yes. Can you?
Yes.
What was your question?
I have a 10-year bar that expired 11 years now, right?
Okay.
I would like to re-entry to see if I can get my Social Security and my retirement benefit. I'm in touch with Social Security, and they send me a letter to ask the consulate if they can allow me to go and get my retirement benefit. How should I go about it?
Okay, just hold on. Boy, had a lot of noise on that line there. Felix, you want to?
Sure.
You understand? Yeah, you understood that question.
I think I understood this question. Hey, OJ, how you doing?
Hey, not too bad.
You're good. So, I think not knowing the specifics of your situation, you may want to consider applying for a visa. And when you come in, if you have any documents so this that you're telling me, did you receive any papers from the embassy or from Homeland Security telling you that you had a 10-year bar?
A 10-year bar. I had a problem, so I was out of the country.
Okay.
10 years before I can re-entry.
Okay, so I would encourage you to apply. Bring those documents with you to the interview and explain your situation to the officer at that time, and then we can take it from there.
Yes, I need to go to Social Security because they wrote me on my retirement benefit.
Right, but I just said to you, he can't go into the details, so just follow his advice and do what he says you're supposed to do. All right?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, man. All the best to say you have a wonderful day. All right. Let's now go to Derek. Good morning, Derek. How are you doing, my brother?
I'm giving God thanks on the other day.
Yeah. Oh, yes, we all have to.
Yes, I just want to say a pleasant morning to the consulate. Them two also, both of them.
Good morning, Derek.
Good morning.
Yes. It's a simple, straightforward question I have to ask. I had a multiple indefinite couple years now, still has it in opposition. My mom, I want to go and visit my mom now, but I understand I have to pay approximately 22,000 for the 10 year. Is that so? What are the requirements there? I understand the multiple indefinite or use again.
Hi, Derek. This is Carlene. You say you had a multiple indefinite visa?
Right. Still have it in my position.
That was from many, many years ago, I guess?
Yes.
Because there's no longer anything like that anymore. We don't have multiple entry indefinite visas anymore. What we have now are the 10-year visas. And if you had a visa in the past and you've traveled to the United States before, you have good travel history and good ties here, you can certainly apply for a visa. You can come in, apply for your 10-year visa. The information is on our website on how to do that. It gives you the step-by-step process on how to submit your application, pay your fee, schedule your appointment, and then even tells you kind of what to expect for the interview when you come in. So, yeah, absolutely, you can apply for
Could you say the cost again for the 10-year?
The cost right now is it's $160 US dollars.
60?
160 US dollars. I don't know what the conversion rate is right now, but it's 160 US.
Okay. So that's all I need to do.
Yeah, that's it. Just submit your application, pay your fee, schedule your appointment, and come in and talk to us. We're happy to.
All the best.
And
all the best, and nice having you both, and you can enjoy the entire duration of your stay here.
All right, thank you.
And
Thank you, sir.
thank you very much for calling. You have a wonderful day. All right, let's now go to Kevin. Good morning, Kevin. How you doing?
Yes, good morning. Good.
Hey, good to have you.
Yeah.
We have Felix Sanchez and Caroline Frelick with us from the U.S. Embassy.
Yes, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Kevin.
Yes, I have a question. It's pertaining to U.S. Employment visa. I recently got a job offer from a U.S. employer. I think it was last month. He filed a petition, the H-2B petition, and I realized last week he told me that I think the petition was on hold through the State Department, but I really want to know how long, and the job start in actually next month. So I want to know how long does that going to take.
Okay. Hi, Kevin. It's Carlene.
Hi.
I understand. So your employer has already filed his petition for the H-2B work.
Right.
Yeah, all work visas have to be they're petition-based, so the U.S. employer files the petition, actually not with the State Department, they file it with the Department of Homeland Security.
Yeah.
So Homeland Security may be doing some processing on their side before they approve that petition. Mm-hmm. And once the petition is approved, then it comes to us, and then you can schedule your appointment. I can't really give you a timeline on how long it takes for them to approve a petition, but you could contact them.
It was approved, but I think they hold it for so I think it was hold for all H-2B for now. I think it was I was told it was hold for until further notice.
Have you already come in for your interview?
No, I haven't come in for the interview.
Well, what I would suggest then is sending us an email, because we can look into the petition, we can look into what's going on with your specific case, because I can't really tell you just talking to you over the phone like this. But if you send us your information and tell us what the problem is, and we'll look into it. So the email address is Kingston, NIV, as in Victor, @state.gov.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Thank you very much for calling, and you have a great day today. All right, let's now go now to Gary. Gary or Gary?
Gary.
Gary, good to have you. Go ahead.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. No, it's you're running the day too. It's still morning, man. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, yeah. Yeah, I have a problem from sometime 2009. I was in Bermuda, and I was calling by the embassy, and my visa was cancelled. and I keep questioning why, and up to now I don't have an answer.
So, hey Gary, how you doing?
I'm not bad, thanks.
So, I'm sorry to hear that your visa was canceled in Bermuda. So, I guess the best thing for you to do possibly is to, well, first of all, did they give you any documents saying why they canceled your visa?
No, and I even go to the Jamaica consulate to get some answer from me, and it was a no. Yes, I mean, and I try to actually I get a visa after that same place in Bermuda, and come Jamaica and go up back, and I'm trying to get a visa after that. I even recently tried in Jamaica and I was denied.
So I don't know the specifics of your case, but and I don't know what your past travel history has been, but if you believe that you're still eligible or you could be qualified for a U.S. visa, I would encourage you to reapply for a visa and have this conversation with the consular officer at the window, and be open and tell the truth about your situation.
All right. Yeah, but the thing is, I went sometime last month, and the consular said I should know why my visa is cancelled. Was cancelled, and I don't know.
But you remember that he said that to you that he doesn't know the details, and I can't go into the details. So,
right.
So Felix, he can just.
He can also email us.
Right.
He can email the section. We can look up the case. We can find out. Usually they send out a letter letting you know why your visa was canceled.
Just remind him of that email address again.
It's Kingston, NIV@state.gov.
You got that?
Could you say it again, please?
Sure. It's Kingston, like the city, and then followed by the letters NIV, all one word, and then it's at state.gov.
Okay, thank you.
Sure.
All right, you have a wonderful day. Okay, Felix and Carlene, we're going to go for the break right now. We have a caller. Let's go now to Michael. Michael, how are you doing? Good to have you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Michael.
Morning. I have a question. It's pertaining to a U.S. employer petition. I got a sponsor from one in January. It was filed, and I think it was end of last week or so, it was approved. And I got an email that telling me that I think it was the USCIS or so, I'm not sure what's the name again, has, I think it was on hold or so, because they told me that it was shut down for a month, for some days or so. I want to know because it's actually starting, the job actually starting in May, but I want to know what's going on because I don't really understand.
Hi, Michael.
Yeah.
I think the best thing for you to do is to actually email us about your specific case. We don't have information in front of us to know the specifics about your employer and your petition. So do you have a pen? Do you have something to write this down?
Okay, yeah.
So please email us at Kingston, the word Kingston, NIV at state.gov.
Okay. Next question too. It was said that, I'm not sure, he said that the USCIS
USCIS.
Yes, has temporarily suspend our H-2B. I'm not sure if that's correct here.
So you may want to check the website for that, the USCIS website, to get more updates, more accurate information about that.
Okay.
But it seems like your case is separate from the whole suspension incident right now. So that's why, Michael, it's best if you email us, and we can help you out for your specific case.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
And just for everyone to know, the USCIS website is uscis.gov.
And going along with that point, Carlene, on the USCIS homepage website, if you have access to internet, when you go to the first page of the website, there is a check mark icon that says check your case status. And if you click on that icon, it will basically direct you to give you directions on how you can check your own case as well. It's very user-friendly and very clear and neat to use. And so if you ever want to check your own case, the USCIS website, you can check it out. And like I said, it's on the home page itself, so that's the first thing you'll see is check your case status.
Okay, all right, thank you.
All right, take care.
All right, thank you very much for calling, and you have a wonderful day. All right, let's now go to Marcia. Good morning, Marcia. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
It's good to have you.
Yes, thank you. Welcome. Yes, I'd like to ask a question. I have a group that went in for a Disney trip at the embassy, and it's a group of basic school children along with teachers and two parents, and they were turned down on the basis that the children were too young. Is that one of the policy for turning down kids for going to the Disney?
Good morning, Marcia. Sorry to hear that your group wasn't approved for their visa. I'm really sorry for that. Normally, kids, if they're under the age of 18, they qualify for a visa through their parents. So if their parents came in and they didn't, explain their case very well or didn't have strong enough ties, they might have been denied a visa on the basis that their parents didn't qualify. I can't speak to a whole group being turned down on being too young or not. That doesn't.
Yes,
they'd have to qualify for that visa. That's really what we're looking for.
Yes, but what I'm saying, if I understand that from time to time groups, members of groups, get turned down for visa based on interview by the parents, but they would give in a reason like they don't have enough ties. But on this specific time, the interviewer definitely told the teacher that the kids were too young and they can't believe that parents allowing them to take these young children to Disney. So I'm wondering if these age groups, because I know for a fact that this age group do go to Disney and do have fun at Disney, and these children this age group are mostly children that would stick around the TV to watch Disney Channel, and they can tell every character at Disney. So I wonder why turning down these kids because they are 5 and 6 years old.
Well, we definitely want people to travel to Disney as much. I mean, we love having visitors to our country, and we want want your children to come and visit Disney. I don't know that being too young. I don't know if that was what the officer really told them, and I don't know the details of that specific case. Each officer makes a decision based on the qualifications of the applicant in front of them. So they made the determination at that time that the applicants were not qualified. I can't speak to any more details about the specific of that case.
Okay, thank you.
All right, thank you very much for listening, you see. All the best. And let's now go to Susan. Good morning, Susan. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine. How are you?
Doing pretty well. And where are you calling from?
Calling from Kingston. I must say good morning to your visitors as well.
Yes, you go right ahead.
Good morning, Susan.
Okay.
Good morning.
I applied for my visa 2 times now, in 2012 and 13, and I got denied. Only thing I have as ties, I work at my job for 7 years. That's it. I don't have no kids nor anything, just my job.
You want to take that one, Felix?
Sure thing.
Yes.
Yeah. Hi, Susan. How you doing?
I'm good.
Hey, I'm sorry to hear that you were turned down at the embassy. I want to let you know, though, that 2013, it's been about a year now, right? If you feel that your ties to Jamaica have gotten stronger, I would encourage you to reapply. We understand that even when people get turned down, they get refused the visa, we understand that people's circumstances also change. And every time you go to an interview at the embassy, we make sure, we do our best to make sure that you get a new officer to interview you, and we also do our best to take in consideration your ties and situation as a whole, not just one thing like the job.
Okay. All right, thank you.
You're welcome.
All right, thank you very much for calling. All right, let's now go to Jody. Good morning, Jody. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Hey, good to have you.
Yeah, I applied to the U.S. Embassy 2 times now, and I was denied. I'm engaged. I don't have any child, and I work.
Hi, Jody. It's Carlene. So you've applied 2 times?
Yes.
All right. I'm sorry that you were unsuccessful as well. I'm sorry you had a bad experience at the embassy. You said you were engaged?
Yes, I'm engaged.
Okay. Well, what you need to do is when you come in, you can always reapply. I would make sure you wait a little while until your circumstances have changed a bit more. From the last time, because they're going to ask you, the first thing they're going to ask you is what has changed since the last time you came in. And what they're looking for is, some stability or consistency in your story, some longer-term ties here. But you're welcome to. You get a fresh interview each time you come in, and it's your time. That's your time to tell us your story. Why you want to go? Why it's a short trip, and the more details you give us, the better we can make a decision. Okay.
They asked me that, but I told them that it was a vacation, and I really want to leave on vacation and to get some stuff from a wedding, shopping, leisure activity, and so forth.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's a really great reason to go to the United States. But like I said, what you're going to need to do is, when you come in, make sure that you've come in with new details about your situation, something you didn't tell the officer the last time, perhaps, or if there's anything changed since the last time you came in. That's what we want to look for. We want to see what has changed in your situation.
Okay. If I don't have any kids, because I really want to make sure I'm married.
Caller, should I really go into the details on this program? They can only give you a general advice. All right? Okay. So you just have to give it a try again. All right?
And I would like to say just one thing. We look at the whole picture. It's not just one thing we're looking for. There's not one tie that we're looking for that'll get you a visa. It's the whole picture. Everything about your situation, okay?
Okay, thanks.
Yes, I wish you all the best next time. All right? Take care. You have a wonderful day. Okay, we'll take Chris before we go for the break. Chris, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Yes, you have about a minute.
A pleasant good morning to your visitors.
Yes.
Hey, good morning, Chris.
Yeah, I went up there in December. I received 2 visas, which is a work permit to perform, artist visa. The last one expired last year, and I came up there now to get a visitor visa to travel the first time in my life with my wife. And while I was at the window, I could hardly hear what the lady was saying, and she asked me what I was doing up there. I said to her I was working, touring, doing music, singing. And then she just pushed back the paper, gave me, and said no. She was a little young lady. It was a young lady,
So, Chris, you went up there. You had a performance visa. You actually had a
visa
to work
I have
in the United States.
And I took the last one expired last year. Year.
Did you explain that to the officer that you were there on a work visa?
Yeah, she see it and she asked me about it, and I explained to her.
Okay. Well, without being able to get into details of your specific case, because I don't
have
your case in front of me.
I have my house, I have my car.
Yes.
Right.
But as I said before, can't get into the specifics in terms of your case, but give it a try again. All right? So thank you very much for calling, and all the best. Okay, we have to go to the break right now, but I think we can come to the end of the program. Time has slipped by. Oh, we got so many calls today. I want to thank you very much. Felix Sanchez. Good to have had you today, and also Carlene Frelick. It's good to have you. Look forward to having you again in the near future. I want to mention some good persons, Charlie O and all the other Charlie in the NIV section. You know where that is. That is at the U.S. Embassy. So Charlie O and all the other Charlie in the NIV section, NIV section, NIV section, NIV section, NIV